All right. Those are all of our learning books. And I do actually have a bundle on here too. So I think there is the bundle. So I have a ton of learning books. I offer them in several different formats. Unlike many creators on here, I do also have my own shop that I've had for 7 years or more. I've been selling there a lot longer than TikTok Shop has been a thing. I've actually been having to move my shop over to another shop though because support crashed it. It was a whole thing. So if you have a printer, you can buy these to print yourself. Or you can get these laminated, or you can get them loose leaf with sheet protectors if you want to put them in your binder like I do for my kids. All About Me book. This is kind of what's at the beginning of all of the learning books, where you go through phone numbers, address, name, all kinds of stuff like that. For people who just want the life skills portion, this is perfect. But then we also have the graded ones as well. So we've got preschool, which again starts with the life skills on a little bit lower of a level. And then we go, yes, that's the D word that I'm not allowed to say on here, or they give me a ding. So that's what I mean. And that's what I prefer, honestly, because we print everything ourselves. I never buy anything from anybody printed already. So we go life skills, then we go into weather, shapes, matching colors and shapes, A to Z practice, A to Z matching, some rhyming practice, 1 to 10 correspondence with drawing. Then we've got more matching amounts, matching numbers, and a little bit of beginner math. Then kindergarten is the one that we sold over 2,000 of these in 1 week last year. It's how we were able to move out of our moldy house, finally into a new home, and all be able to finally be better on our health journey. So these books are amazing. I've had a lot of really good feedback when TikTok actually wants to show people our things. They're mad at me right now, but I'm also mad at them, so there. So then we've got matching the pictures to words. We've got some more A to Z practice, beginning word families. Then we're going to go back here into the A to Z practice where they're going to write in the lowercase letter. Then they're going to write in the uppercase letter. Then they're going to do the 1 to 10 correspondence like the preschool, but this time they're going to write it instead of draw it. We're going to go into word practice, 1 to 10 practice, beginning math, and beginning math. And we're going to go into grade 1, and I actually do have a full kindergarten. I have a full preschool, kindergarten, first, second, and third grade curriculum. If anybody is curious about that, you can message me. But we start out with the life skills here, then go into writing days of the week, writing the year and the address, writing how you're feeling and the weather, and we've got shapes and colors here. Then we go here, and you're going to write in some of the letters of the alphabet and have them fill it in, because by this age they should be able to do that. You'd be surprised how many people I get that say they can't do that, so definitely practice. We've got more beginning word families here, and then we've got the 11 to 20, count, trace, and write. Writing them in word form, practicing our 1 to 100. Then we're going to subties within 50 and do some other beginning math, and that is our first grade book. Our second grade book also starts out with life skills, but then they get a little bit different here. So we've got first, middle, and last name. We've got how to address a letter. We've got a basic calendar. What year is it? What different kinds of dates? How am I feeling? And the weather. Then here they're going to start doing shapes. We're going to draw the shapes here instead of having them trace them. They should know all of them by this age. I can spell my colors. Spelling word practice with high frequency words. Again, A to Z practice. Then we've got writing 1 to 20, counting to 20, counting to 1,000 by hundreds, counting to 1,000 by hundreds in word form. Then we're going to start some clockwork. So this is second grade, right? Yeah, with second grade, they need to be able to tell time to a half hour or a full hour. With third grade, it's going to be 5 and 15 minutes, and fourth grade, and then, is above that. We've got practicing hundreds. We've got subtizing within 50. Actually, this is 100. Rolling, writing, and placing, beginning math, of course, again, that one's second grade. Third grade, again, we're going to start out with our life skills, addressing a letter, filling in the calendar, but then here's where things get a little bit different. We are going to practice 3D shapes, secondary colors, counting to 1,000 again, because that's still an important skill. Then we're going to do different kind of clockwork. We're going to start with different kinds of skip counting, and then again, grade level math. We've got word problems, we've got place value, we've got addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And then for 4th grade, this is the most recent book. We're going to start out again with life skills, important at any age. You'd be surprised how many children of these ages don't know their address, their phone number, their birthday. They're going to learn what year is it, what date is it, and then we're going to go into writing the whole thing. How am I feeling? What is the weather today? They're going to learn these 3 types of triangles that are the most important. Then they're going to sort their colors into different groups instead of just naming their colors. Spelling word practice with learning antonyms and synonyms. And then here, their planning page. Now we're going to count to 10,000 and 100,000. Fraction practice, lots of fraction practice in here. We're going to do word problems with fractions. We've got place value, we've got addition, subtraction, and fractions, and then grade level multiplication and division at the end.